All right, so I wanted to watch this live and share something else that I was excited about coming in the future, another upcoming game. There was a game that I played as a kid called Total Annihilation. It was an RTS. It was competing with StarCraft 1 when it came out. It was by Cave Dog Entertainment. And Total Annihilation was a lot of fun. Spent hundreds, maybe thousands of hours in it. Amazing game. Later, a spiritual successor to it came out that was a little bit more well known called Supreme Commander. I played it way after its heyday. Was still fun. I enjoyed Total Annihilation more, maybe because I grew up with it, but there was some commands and control schemes you could use in TA that never made it over to Supreme Commander. So I enjoyed TA more, but that was just me. Did enjoy Supreme Commander also. Later on, there was Planetary Annihilation, which was built, it was like Total Annihilation, but you built it on spheres. It was literal like planets, but you rotate your camera around them, so just controlling the camera was kind of a task. But you could even, like, some of the top tech was just to build thrusters on a planet and knock it out of orbit and just throw it at another enemy, and you just, I mean, dodge this, mother mucker, and you just throw a whole planet in them. However, recently, came across this trailer, and this is for Industrial Annihilation, and I'm really excited for this. Pre-alpha visualization. Sorry, volume keeps bouncing everywhere. Camera work though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get first person on the RTS units. Dude, are they fighting Australians? What are the Mad Max is this? Friggin' Scorponaut. Industrial Annihilation. Okay, so at the beginning here, we've got what appears to be a commander. The commander, in all of the games I mentioned, your main unit was the commander. Losing the commander didn't mean you lost the game. However, it was like the very strong unit. It had a disintegration gun that could one-hit kill anything, but it had to get very close to use it. It was your starting builder. It was a tough fighter, stuff like that. Now, what I'm seeing here, I have played Planetary Annihilation, Supreme Commander, and Total Annihilation. There were no conveyor belts. This is looking like they took a page from Satisfactory or Factorio. This whole conveyor belt system, this is new, and it intrigues me. I also wonder if it was necessary, because in the base games of all those things I mentioned, your resources were energy and metal. That's it. Now, if you look at the top of the screen, it looks like that's metal. Sorry, hold on a sec. It's actually slightly cut off. Let me raise that just a little bit. Okay, so at the top of the screen, that's metal right there, and that's energy. That's the two resources in all of those games. I do not know what's on these belts. Maybe it's just, you know, a factory makes blue unit, and then blue unit is required to make tanks. I have no idea, but there is a lot of new structures here just in this one picture. So then you see all of these things are funneling into the unit production facilities. And one thing about TA and Supreme Commander and Planetary Annihilation is that there was no unit cap, or if there was, it was insane. So whereas in StarCraft, you know, you max out at like 200 units, I think. Warcraft 3, you max out at like 90 supply or 99 supply. In these games, you could get to hundreds or thousands of units. And so it's like you could set a factory like build tank and then just like control click it or shift click it or something like that, and it would just build infinitely until you told it to stop. Someone in chat said 2,000 unit cap. So you would set up production like this, but the appearance of this base with these weird like tower looking things, the conveyor belts, like these are structures I do not recognize from this series. So they're absolutely doing something new here. And as you can see, you know, once these factories start pumping, it's just like a constant line of units coming out as long as your economy is not interrupted. That is a scouting vehicle, very low hit points, very low damage, but very high movement speed. You would send this out to clear the fog of war, stuff like that. These things that look like they're out of Mad Max, completely new to my knowledge. Very, very cool looking. I love the aesthetic. It says build the ultimate factory for RTS battles. And then it shows like, there's, it looks like these bad guys have a factory too. Makes me think of Zoids almost, and also like the Transformers movies. I mean, that looks like a Scorponok that would have been in the Michael Bay movie. But this is Industrial Annihilation, and then they say invest now, start engine. And then there was a few other things, like you better not try to sell Industrial Annihilation Titans for the same price right after releasing this. Right after Planetary Annihilation came out, or I should say right after, but soon after it, they released a new game called Planetary Annihilation Titans, and it was the full price of the game, and you had to buy it to continue getting updates. And naturally, that was not well received by people. I ended up picking it up when it was like on sale like a year later. So they're basically saying, hey, please don't try to F us over again. But hoping that they're honorable with their business practices, this looks like a lot of fun to me. I'm really excited for this as a fan of TA, PA, and Supreme Commander, and all of the DLCs and expansions that all of those games have. This looks hot. This looks this looks fun for me. So I'll be keeping an eye on this and just sharing something that I am excited for, and maybe you will be too. And by the way, core is better than ARM. Okay.